This is Renee Collins
and Rachel Crow,
and welcome to Overtones.
Registration ends August 10th, and my friends say I better be on the road, 'cause this might be the last chance we get to find a job now that the mine's closed. But the community college didn't have the class I wanted, how to feed your family without leaving Rock Cove. And there ain't no starting over when you got nowhere to go. Stuck between a hard place and a lump of coal. I bought a golden ring with my first load, and the Lord and Kathy gave me a happy life. That was almost 20 years ago. Now I need to change overnight. But the community college didn't have the class I wanted, how to feed your family without leaving Rock Cove. And there ain't no starting over when you got nowhere to go. Stuck between a hard place and a lump of coal. Little Jessie's going there this year. Never thought a girl would grow so fast. Yesterday I held back the tears when she said she could tutor me after class. But the community college didn't have the class I wanted, how to feed your family without leaving Rock Cove. And there ain't no starting over when you got nowhere to go. Stuck between a hard place and a lump of coal. Stuck between a hard place and a lump of coal. I'm stuck between a hard place and a lump of coal.
Happy birthday, Boo Boo.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Awesome. Yay. Welcome, everyone. You are listening to the 50th broadcast of Overtones on WLXU 93.9 FM, Lexington Community Radio. We are coming to you from the beautiful and historic Lyric Theater in the great city of Lexington, Kentucky. We are here today to bring you a very special show to commemorate number 50 on Overtones, as I have called a faculty meeting, which I do on a quarterly basis, and this one is titled Tribute to Teachers, as Rachel and I are featuring Kentucky musicians who also serve the state of Kentucky as educators in the elementary through high school ranks. I am Renee Collins, as I said, your host, and to help me facilitate this show today is the amazing singing, songwriting guest host, Rachel Crow. Please join me in welcoming Rachel Crow to the show today, everyone. Rachel, we have only been able to assemble this all-star cast today as a result of the ever so anticipated spring break. So whilst the students are away, the teachers will play. And that's what they're going to do for us today on Overtones. And we are going to accomplish this ambitious show by having our all-star educators in what we call, in the singer-songwriting world, into rounds. And we found out recently, after Tyler Smith did one of these shows that you participated in, essentially every time Whitney sponsors these shows, that not everyone knows what a Songwriters in the Round show is and what the concept is and what it's all about. And Rachel, you are familiar with Songwriters in the Round concept, so can you explain to our audience how this typically works?
Of course. I guess when I was a baby in the songwriting community, I didn't understand how one, you participated in the round or you did this. And I actually have a lot of other musicians that will contact me because I put on our showcase rounds at the Austin City Saloon with the Listen Locally, and I get these what I think is like crazy, because we've been doing it so long, or it's been so, I feel like it's been so open with other musicians that it's should be like a common knowledge, but it's really not. And so it's not common knowledge to musicians, so to the layman person that doesn't play music, it's kind of a foreign concept too. But what happens is you do a round, which consists of 3 artists, and those 3 artists take turns singing their songs, telling their story, maybe a little background about how they wrote it and what's going on with it. Then they take turns singing those. Normally it's 3 rounds. Austin City, I do mine a little later, so I only have 2 rounds for those. And so they do 3 people, 1 round, 3 songs, and they go back and forth with that. What I like about it is that it's open to the public so that they can see new talent, their songs, and you get like a smorgasbord of different musicians and different types of music. And so, you'll find your flavor at a singer-songwriter round.
So with that being said, here is your Kentucky Overtones starting lineup.
In round 1, we have Louisa, Kentucky's Luna and the Mountain Jets, Bergen, Kentucky's Travis Kern, Louisa, Kentucky's Laid Back Country Picker. Let's give them a songwriter's round of applause.
Y'all ready for this?
In round 2, we have Irvin, Kentucky's Chris Schaus, and Paintsville natives, now Lexington, Kentucky's Amanda Turner, Tanner Blevins, and Patrick Brumback. That's Wicked Peace, everyone. Let's give them a big songwriting round of applause. So all of these individuals have performed on Overtones before, so we're going to get this Educators Party Delight started right now with round 1. We're going to start this off with Teresa Prince from Luna and the Mountain Jets. And first of all, Teresa, what school do you represent today, and what grade and area of education do you teach?
Wow. I teach in Lawrence County. My school is Fallsburg Elementary School, and I teach preschool.
Wonderful. What do you have for us first in this first set, Mrs. Prince?
Well, I'm going to do a song about being different. It's called Pepsi Girl.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Teresa Prince from Luna and the Mountain Jets on Overtones.
When I work real hard, like to think that I can quench my thirst with a cold, cold drink. I've been all over all its town. I'm a Pepsi girl in a Coca-Cola tank. With these real nice boys buy me things like them pretty umbrellas on the side of my drink. I've been all over all its town. I'm a Pepsi girl in a Coca-Cola tank. I think it's true, think I'm right. I still got a little bit of bling girl fight. I've been all over all its town. I'm a Pepsi girl in a Coca-Cola tank. I'm a Pepsi girl in a Coca-Cola tank.
Next up, we have Travis Kern. Mr. Kern, what school and district do you represent today, and how do you serve the state of Kentucky at this school?
Well, I am a school counselor at Bergen School. It is part of Bergen Independent District. It's one school, P through 12. So it's in Mercer County near Harrodsburg.
Wonderful. What's up first for you, Mr. Kern?
Play a song called Timing.
Let's hear it for Travis Kern.
I dreamed of playing second for the Cincinnati Reds. Turn the double plays that would turn people's heads. And hear my name as I ran across that white chalk line. Next, all I wanted was to write a country song. Hear it on the radio, stop the car and sing along. My plans and guides didn't align, and that's just fine. I prayed for and strained for, studied and trained for desires that didn't go as planned. And I have seen mountains move in mysterious ways I'll never understand. Through high flights and low lights, failures and just rights, I'm forever finding this life comes down to faith and growth and timing. I thought I'd never find the one meant for me, till I kissed my best friend on the dock in Tennessee. I swear it rewrote history like it always been that way. Soon all we wanted was children of our own. There was loss after loss, hearts heavy as stone. If it was gonna be just us, would it be okay? Those were difficult days. I prayed for and strained for, studied and trained for desires that didn't go as planned. And I have seen mountains move in mysterious ways I'll never understand. Through high flights and low lights, failures and just rights, I'm forever finding this life comes down to faith and growth and timing. Never made the majors, but I coached some travel ball. And the boys down at the Rooster had me on air in the fall. I'm still in this adventure with my best friend. God gave us a family in his own special way. It's more than we deserve, worth more than we could pay. I've learned to just accept what's up around the bend. Be thankful till the end. I prayed for and strained for, studied and trained for desires that didn't go as planned. And I have seen mountains move in mysterious ways I'll never understand. Through high flights and low lights, failures and just rights, I'm forever finding this life comes down to faith and growth and timing. This life comes down to faith and growth and love and hope and timing. Timing.
Next up, we have David Prince, a.k.a. Laid Back Country Picker, and he also has Honey with him today. Mr. Prince is also known as Chico, from what I've heard at his school. And first of all, Mr. Prince, what school and district do you represent today?
I teach at Lawrence County High School, and we are in Lawrence County.
And what grades do you teach and what subjects do you teach?
I have freshmen most of the day. I teach social studies with them, and I have an AP government class I teach to seniors.
Wonderful. And what's up for you first, Mr. Prince?
I think we're going to hit hard and go with McGoffin County Cadillac.
Awesome. Great start. Let's give them a round of applause, everybody.
Foreign cars about to blow. There's a place that you can go. The police auction Friday night. Listen, boys, our stereo ride. Crown Vic fleet maintained. Your life will never be the same. Put the family in the back. McGoffin County Cadillac. Yep.
Hey, laid back, haven't seen you around for a while.
That's right, baby. I'm keeping them roads hot. You don't have to wear a shirt to haul a bunch of boys to work. Flash the chrome of the spotlight. The doing wrong start doing right. On this road you are the king. A 55 don't mean a thing. Once you're in you can't go back. McGoffin County Cadillac. Riding like a Coupe de Ville. Prestonsburg to Elkhorn City. A beauty's looking awfully pretty. Flat Gap, Blaintown, Sandy Hook. West Liberty was all it took. Jackson, Stanton, Rabbit Town. Boonville tried to shut me down. Ain't no need to try to ground me. Meet the king of Estill County. McGoffin County Cadillac. McGoffin County Cadillac.
We are going to take a break, and we will be back with more from these three amazing educators coming up next on Lexington Community Radio after these messages. are back, and the question for this set, each of you all. First, how does music impact the ability to master math, reading, writing, and other educational disciplines? Teresa, we will start off with you first. How does music impact all other subjects?
Well, coming from the preschool angle, everything is sing-songy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can have it with any kind of rhythm. So you would need counting ability to do that.
Okay.
That's all I can.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. And Mrs. Prince, what do you have to sing for us for your second set?
This song is a song I wrote about change. It's called "Well Enough Alone."
Okay, let's give her a round of applause, everybody.
In a jar, jacked up police car, rusty string of my guitar, take me away far. Leave well enough alone, I'm okay, yeah, on my own. Look how much I've grown. Leave well enough alone. Don't need 4-post bed, a phone to rest my head. Could do better, they said. Oh, you should be.
Mr. Kern, you are up next. This is your question for this set. How does music impact the ability to affect all other subjects?
I think that music really has this unique way of connecting people. And so if you're able to bring music into a classroom, no matter what subject you're teaching, it draws people in. Whether it's remembering facts from a war or multiplication tables or whatever it is, or if it's just to give them a break and draw them in and let them know you're human too. For instance, when I used to teach math, at the end of class, I'd say, if you're good, I'll have a song at the end of class. And in one class, actually, I had a guy that was really good at playing and singing. I'd let him sing at the end of class. And it's Dylan Carmichael, actually. He's doing really great now. But and it was just something that, even though it was a math class, it was just really nice to have some music in there. And it was it was a good thing.
And what do you have for us in the second round?
This next song is called Hot Car. It's about how our dreams change.
Travis Kern on Overtones, everyone.
was slow in high school. Hot cars are my escape. The kind that shine when they pass by, rumbling V8s. They could be any color, but I made them pencil gray. They all had the muscle to pull me away. I was proud to be from that town, but I craved the unknown. I set my sights on a powerful ride in the places that I'd go someday. I know I'll get away, pedal down on the interstate. I would dream of a hot car. A year later I was working in a warehouse far from home. I ate a lot of dollar menu dinners, but I made it on my own. I had an old worn out Chevy, and all it had was heat. Driving around that summer, I kept a towel in my seat. I could have fixed the air in that beater, but I chose to pay the rent. It kept me humble and a little sweaty everywhere I went. Someday I'll make it to a better place. Windows up, I'll have it made. I would dream from a hot car. SUV haul around my kids. Now they're my dreams, the best thing I ever did. I wanna buy them all Mustangs and shield them from heartache, but they need the space to learn from their mistakes. It's the hardest road I've ever known, helping these kids turn out alright. Like my parents, I'll just do my best and say a prayer every night. Someday I know they'll drive away. God, I hope they'll be okay as they dream of a hot car. One way or another, may they get to drive a hot car.
And Mr. Prince, you're up next. How does music impact the ability to master a lot of other subjects in education?
Well, people who are musical, I think their minds operate in a different way, and they're wired just a little bit different. And I think studies show that time and time again. But yet it seems that school systems, when they have to cut, the first thing they go to is the band and the arts program, and that's such a mistake. It helps your brain develop in ways that normal people probably don't develop at.
And what do you have for us in the second set?
I'm going to do a song. It's a tribute to my great uncle, who was a member of the Greatest Generation, and those were just really can-do people. And I remember one of his biggest concerns was to have enough money to bury himself after he died. And this is a song called "Put Me Away."
Okay, this is "Put Me Away" by Laid Back Country Picker on Overtones.
said that they never knew. He carried all of his money in his pockets, 'cause banks can lose it all too. They said that you can't take it with you, and laugh like it's some kind of joke. Don't let me die broke. Don't let me die broke. I never was one to chase money. I never drove a new shiny car. Between the bills and the rent, the money I've spent won't take a young family too far. They say that your love is a diamond, more than riches or gold. Don't let me die broke. Don't let me die broke. I don't want direct deposit, a 401k. I just need enough to put me away. I don't see a doctor, it's on WebMD. I just need to check to put me away. To put me away. Put me away. Well, my uncle lived through the Depression. He said that they never knew.
You are listening to Overtones, hosted by Renee Collins and Rachel Crow today on WLXU 93.9 FM, and we will return with more from Mrs. Prince, Mr. Prince, and Mr. Crow after we take a short break. We're getting ready to start off the third set of round number one in our special tribute to teachers today. And the question for set number 3 is this. First of all, Mrs. Prince, what do you like most about teaching, and how do you find a way to be a teacher by day and a musician by night? And the summer, right?
In the summer, yeah. Wow, that's a great question. I love teaching. I love preschool. Well, I mean, it's you pretty much don't cut it off. You know, it's just a part of you. You know, teaching is the daytime part. When I'm a teacher, I'm all in teacher. When I'm a musician, I'm all in musician. But it's just a part of me, just like I've got a hand and I've got a foot. It's all intertwined, but it seems to work.
Well, that's wonderful. We are so glad that you've been with us here today. What do you have for the third set to start off with?
This last song is a song I wrote. It's called That Thing You Said.
Thank you for singing this one for me today, too.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Let's welcome Mrs. Prince back.
Was it with your eyes? Was it with your tone? You won't leave me alone. An easy, safe crippled up inside, out of place to hide. City wait alone, trying to make it lay below. That thing you say, tall bottle of spinning in my head, can't escape it in my bed. That thing you say. Crippled up inside, out of place to hide. Sit and wait alone, trying to make it lay below. Thing you say, tall bottle of spinning in my head, escape it in my bed. That thing you say, that thing you say, tall bottle of spinning in my head, escape it in my bed. That thing you said, that thing you said, that thing you said.
Mr. Kern, you are up next. What do you like most about teaching or counseling in your case? And how do you find a way to be a teacher or educator by day and a musician by night?
Well, my favorite part of being an educator is relationships, bar none. I love getting to know the kids, you know, their passions, you know, and along the way they get to, you know, especially as a counselor, they tell me what's troubling them, and I just really get to know them and hopefully help them along the way. As far as being a musician as well, what's key for me is to be on the same team with my wife. We've got a family, and it can't just be me booking gigs on my own and saying this is where I'm going to be. It has to be a team effort, a group decision, and we've got a good thing going in that way.
Well, thank you. And what do you have for us in the final set?
Summer song called Little River.
And Mr. Kern, who do you have with us today?
Daniel Lay, he's an excellent guitar player and a good friend. I'm so happy that he's backing me up today.
Yeah, we are too, and welcome back.
And he's part of a great band called Much Obliged.
Yes, check them out. Let's give it up one more time for Travis Kern.
I wanna ride out right now, shift and put the hammer down, freer than the 4th of July. Living in the city has got me feeling dizzy. I'm itching for the county line. Oh, well, I got a rusty boat and I think it'll float. So if you wanna come away with me, we'll let the little river take us where you can't see or roam all the trees. You pack the chicken, I'll get the jigs, and maybe we'll cast a line. But if it turns the night without even a bite, well, baby, that'll be just fine. We'll let the light above be the lights of love as we drift in the cool, cool breeze. And let the little river take us where you can't see or roam all the trees. All right, Daniel.
praying, anticipating a weekend we can get away. 50-hour weeks have got me feeling beat, leaving me no time to play. But now the weather's looking bright and the timing is right, so baby, won't you come away with me? We'll let the little river take us where you can't see her over the trees. You pack the chicken, I'll get the jigs, and maybe we'll cast a line. But if it turns the night without even a bite, well, baby, that'll be just fine. We'll let the lightning bugs be the lights of love as we drift in the cool, cool breeze. And let the little river take us where you can't see her over the trees. All right, one more time, then. I'll get the jigs and maybe we'll cast a line. But if it turns the night without even a bite, well, baby, that'll be just fine. We'll let the lightning bugs be the lights of love as we drift in the cool, cool breeze. And let the little river take us where you can't see her over the trees. We'll let the lightning bugs be the lights of love as we drift in the cool, cool breeze. And let the little river take us where you can't see her over the trees. And let the little river take us where you can't see her over the trees.
And Mr. Prince, aka Laid Back Country Vicar, what do you like most about teaching? And how do you find a way to be a teacher by day and a musician by night?
To echo my friends here, it's just the relationships with students. When I look back at the teachers who really influenced me, it was the ones who got to know me personally and valued me as a person. And I try to do that with my students because they're people too. They happen to be in the classroom, but they're still people. As far as how I separate the two, you know, a lot of times it's performance. A lot of teaching is performance art, and laid back is performance art. So even though the subject matter is a little different, and we're still putting on a big show.
What do you have for your final selection today?
This may be the most important song I've ever written about absolutely nothing. It's called, what is this song called?
No part of nothing.
No Part of Nothing. That's what it is.
No Part of Nothing, Laid Back Country Picker, one more time.
I drove a red Carmageddon down to Seoul, South Korea. Well, they said, well, what's it on me? I said, well, Dong Chow Ping. I drove a green Barracuda down to Havana, Cuba. You know that they looked at me weird, like pulling Uncle Fidel's beard. I drove a straight six Gremlin down through the halls of the Kremlin. You know that they don't care to cuss you. Down in old Soviet Russia. I rode a chopper BSA to Belfast from the USA. They said, "Are you with the IRA?" I said, "No, but I get bombed every day." It ain't no part of nothing. That is what that man said. Stop looking for meaning and answers. In the long run, we're all dead.
Well, this has been a most wonderful first round today on Overtones for our 50th episode, as I have called a faculty meeting today for a very special edition titled Tribute to Teachers. As we mentioned before, we are the beneficiaries today of the much adored and eagerly anticipated spring break, as the students are away and the teachers will play. And they're doing just that today on Lexington Community Radio, WLXU 93.9 FM. We will be back after these messages to experience the songs of Wicked Peace and Chris Schaus, coming up next after the break. We are back, and we are getting ready to hear more from our faculty meeting Tribute to Teachers today on Overtones. And up next, we are welcoming Wicked Peace, all performing together today, and Chris Schaus, which is one half of the Schauses out of Irvine, Kentucky. So let's start this round with Mr. Schaus. Welcome, Chris.
Hey, thanks for having me.
What school district do you represent today? And tell us about what subject you teach, and what grades are the beneficiaries of your amazing ability as an educator?
I teach in Estill County at West Irvine Intermediate. It is a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade school, and I teach music there. We have a nice little program. We get a lot of support from the community. We got a lot of support from the great bluegrass group, the Wooks. They helped us get some instruments donated from the Candade Foundation out of Colorado. We got 3 or 4 good guitars, a couple of violins, mandolins, some basses. So we got quite a chunk of things from them that we're very appreciative of. And every kid, there's about 550 kids in the school, and every kid in that school gets a chance to play all these instruments.
Outstanding. So what do you have in this first set of our second round of the songwriters in the round today?
My first song is a song called Darkness for the Light. It's on an album called Gray Space that my wife Jennifer and I came out with. We made them all up. This is a song that I made up about a year ago, I guess it was, a year and a half ago. It kind of talks about 2 people being in a relationship and having different points of view, I guess.
Okay, let's welcome Chris Schaus back to Overtones, everyone. Woo!
Your hard road to hoe, and I know it. That's why I'm digging low and as hard as I can. You picked a fine time to leave me
me and you know it. So what else could a poor boy like me do? Sure as the sun rises tomorrow, the sun will be on your back. Taking a left on the lonely street and a right on the highway of despair. Oh, and why did you leave me? Why do I care? 'Cause waking up more than alone, my dear, well, it's better than waking up dead. It's a long road ahead, and I know it, but I'll get there when I can. 'Cause it's an empty place I'm going, and I know it. And will I ever get the upper hand? Sure as the sun rises tomorrow, the sun will be on my back. Taking a left on a lonely street and a right on the highway of despair. Oh, and why did I leave you? Oh, and why do you even care? 'Cause waking up more than alone, my dear, I guess it's better than waking up dead. If I could, I would double time, and you know it. Yeah, we just can't seem to get it right. We're twisted and lies between us. We can't see the darkness for the light. Oh, we can't see the darkness for the light.
So, up next is Wicked Peace, and we have two educators in this group and a very busy employee of Kentucky Educational Television. So, first of all, thanks to all of you for your service. And I'm going to start out with you, Miss Turner. What school district do you represent today, and what do you do there?
I work in Woodford County, up in Versailles, and I teach 7th grade language arts.
Awesome. And Mr. Blevins?
That's me.
You serve in a most flexible and necessary capacity,
Yes.
right? Tell us about where you serve and what you do for the school district.
I am a substitute teacher in the Fayette County School District, so I'm all over Lexington, all different grade levels and subjects, filling in when I am needed.
And let me just ask all the other teachers in the room, how important is the substitute teacher to the overall educational scene in Kentucky?
Very important.
And Patrick, if I could get you up here to the microphone, talk a little bit about the work that you do for Kentucky Educational Television.
At KET, I make things called underwriters, and little businesses around Lexington send us a request to. They're not technically advertisements, but they go on air, so we help. It's a tax deductible donation. So that's what I do.
Well, we are so glad to have you. And who else do you have with your group today?
Here comes Jared Davis.
Hi, Jared.
He's also a teacher.
Is that right? Well, step up to the microphone. What school district do you represent and what capacity do you serve?
Well, I don't teach in the public sector. I teach at a music academy in my hometown in Oak Hill, West Virginia. It's called the School of Harmony, and I also teach with a foster home that they collaborate with called Burlington United Methodist Foster Home.
Well, wonderful. We are so glad to have all of you today. What are you going to do for your first set?
Our first set starts off with a tune that I wrote called T-Shirt.
Well, this is going to be a fantastic start here. So here is Wicked Peace singing T-Shirt.
Can't believe you still care, but maybe you're only scared of losing. Either way isn't fair, 'cause it's been so long. But if the world was alright, you could call me tonight to cry about it. That's the trouble with spite when all else is gone. If you need to find the right direction, take off my t-shirt. Baby, you need some help today, so pray till your knees hurt. Ask for the strength to compensate for what you can't feel now, what you can't bury in the dirt. It's time to move on, 'cause I'm too far gone. But baby, you need work, so take off my t-shirt. Got your heart on my sleeves, or what's left of it bleeding through them. Do you get what you need from putting it on? But when you're missing my hands, you can turn to hairbands or silver lining. It's better to have the dance than nothing at all. Don't believe in all your indiscretion. Take off my t-shirt. Baby, you need some help today, so pray till your knees hurt. Ask for the strength to compensate for what you can't feel now, for what you can't bury in the dirt. It's time to move on, 'cause I'm too far gone. But baby, you need work, so take off my t-shirt. And take off my t-shirt. Bleed out the has-been, burn all the pictures in the frame. Girl, you don't need them. Mark out the memory of my name. Cry till you're dried out, but find out a way to put you first. Baby, I'm gone now, and you don't need more hurt, so take off my t-shirt.
We will be back after these messages. This is Renee Collins and Rachel Crow on Overtones on WLXU 93.9 FM, Lexington Community Radio. We are back, and you are listening to the faculty meeting edition of Overtones titled Tribute to Teachers. We have all teachers in the studio today, and we are about to start it back up with another selection from Mr. Schaus. And here is your next question, Mr. Schaus. How does music impact all other subjects in the educational discipline?
Definitely, you can make songs out of any subject. Everything from, I guess I grew up on the Schoolhouse Rock. I'm a Bill, and all those junction,
Yep.
you know. So I think that music can be widespread, and it opens up a lot of doors for lots of other subjects in school.
Okay, and what do you have up for us next? This will
Next
be your
song is a
second
brand new one I just finished up last week. It's called I Don't Have a Clue.
one. Okay, let's give it up for Chris Schaus, everybody.
I got a head like a stone, I'm telling you, man, I gotta let that go. I'm gonna let it flow down to the Gulf of Mexico. Can see the forest for the trees, can feel the wind for the breeze, can hear you sorry for your pleas, and so it goes. Well, she's got me by a string. She says she likes to hear me sing. I'm gonna buy her a diamond ring, and this life can go on. We've been stuck out here for days, oh, we just need to get away. Take it back to the good old days when this life was so good. But I don't have a clue, I've been lost a time or two. I don't know my way, but who's to say that today might be the day. I got a heart like a stone, I'm telling you, why is that so? It gets in the way of love growing old. It reminds me of the song, but in my head too strong. Lord, I want you to sing along, Lordy, Dawdy, Dawdy, Day. I don't have a clue, I've been lost a time or two. I don't know my way, but who's to say that today might be the day. I got a head like a stone, I'm telling you. I don't have a clue, I've been lost a time or two. I don't know my way, but who's to say that today might be the day.
And Amanda, let me just ask you to represent Wicked Peace on the second question. How does music impact the ability to master math in your case?
Oh gosh. Well, I'm definitely not a master of math, but a lot of teachers in my school, they bring in like guitars, they write their little songs, and it helps the kids if they can put it to a beat or to music. It kind of helps them remember a little bit better, and it's fun too. So
Wonderful. And what do you have for your second selection?
this next song is one I wrote about having my little heart broke, and it's called Anything.
Okay, this is the song Anything by Wicked Peace.
You walk out the door that you came in. Turn your back on me and you'll leave. Then twist it around and you'll bring back the heart that years ago you stole from me. I've never felt without you. I have never felt before. I think of the night when it was cold in your room and you woke up just to keep me warm. to keep me warm.
We will be back for our final round today after these messages. This is Renee Collins and Rachel Crow on Overtones on WLXU 93.9 FM, Lexington Community Radio. We are back for our closing round, and the question for this group is this. We'll start off with you again, Chris. What do you like most about teaching, and how do you find a way to be a teacher by day and a musician by night?
I like the challenge of teaching for sure, especially teaching 3 different grade levels, a wide variety of kids. It's always a challenge to come in and try to reach these kids in different ways with music. I really like the summers off. I like the weekends off. I like the evenings off. So I think the schedule is very, conducive to musicians. Because most of the shows are going to be in the summertime, so it's always nice to have that break and kind of be. But what's always weird, traveling around for years, people, if I would meet playing music, had a hard time believing I was a teacher, and then people that I teach with had a hard time believing that I was a musician. So it's like a superhero.
What do you have to close us out with today on Overtones?
This is a song I wrote many years ago called Hey Mama. It's a song that I wrote that I never wrote the words down to, and I still remember it. I heard Daryl Scott say one time that great songs, you don't even have to write the words down, which in this case, I didn't have to write the words down. And if it's a great song, that's to be debatable.
Well, here is Chris Schaus one more time on Overtones.
Hey mama, how's daddy? I haven't seen him in quite a while. I wanna hear some old time stories about his days living down in Greenville. Hey mama, what about my brother? Does he still favor Jesus Christ? You know I'd like to pray for him someday. You know I'd really like to shake his hand. 'Cause things are on your baby boy. You know I'm sinking a little deeper every day. Well, I'm sorry to you, my mother, but I ain't never coming home. Hey mama, I heard about granddaddy. And does he still have that open back banjo? I wanna play some clubfish claw hammer and sing Pretty Polly like he did. Hey mama, now what about my sister? And how's the kids living in Santa Fe? You know I'd like to know what it feels like just being somewhere that I mama, just how are you doing? Do you still keep those biscuits brown? I want to wrap my arms all around you and whisper everything's gonna be alright, 'cause I'm never coming home.
That was awesome, Chris. Thank you so much for being with us today. And let me swing the microphone now around to Tanner. And I'm going to ask you, what do you think Wicked Peace likes most about teaching? And how do you find ways to be teachers by day and musicians by night?
I like about teaching, I like to connect with the kids and see them really like get something or enjoy themselves. Like, and I'm the sub, so I get to be the fun teacher sometimes, and that's nice because I get to be their little friend for the day. And I think the connection is nice. I think that's what a lot of people probably get out of it too. And the schedule makes it super easy to be musicians by night because I can get off by 3, and if we have a show that night, and since I'm a sub, I don't even have to go in the next day if I don't want to. So.
Even better, even better. And what does Wicked Peace have to close our show out with today?
This next tune is called Portland.
Okay, this is Wicked Peace singing the original Portland.
Maybe I should go to Portland, find out what's really important. Disenchantment, woes, and sorrow, I could kiss goodbye tomorrow. Got enough to board a plane to promised land I chase in vain for you. Cheapest flight may stop in Denver. I'll get high and won't remember anything inside my rearview. Lovers' wonders to be near you. Leave my old Kentucky home and taste an untouched danger zone for you. For you. Coast to coast, I swear to thee, I'm not even scared to leave what's here for to leave behind. I know I want, I know it's right, and Portland's on the other side, and you. I could be there with the sunrise, just to see the look in your eyes. Portland, baby, I'd move rivers to find love and be delivered from this weary, worn-out stream. Exchange it for a mighty queen and you. Across the globe, I swear to you, I'm not even scared to lose all I built until tonight. I know I want, I know it's right, and Portland's on the other side, and you. other side, and you, and you, and you, and you.
Famed Kentucky writer Jesse Stewart so appropriately quoted one time as saying, "I am firm in my belief that a teacher lives on and on through his students. Good teaching is forever, and the teacher is immortal." This seems like a great place to end this edition of Overtones episode number 50, Tribute to Teachers, and we would like to thank all of our guests for being with us here today on WLXU 93.9 FM, Lexington Community Radio.
You're hearing the sounds of Louisville, Kentucky's Mama Said String Band, which features 5 of Kentucky's finest performing their instrumental original Moon Twins, as they do so graciously each and every week to close our show.
Until next week, this is Renee Collins
and Rachel Crow,
working in concert each and every week to bring you the best this great state of Kentucky has to offer music fans, reminding you that where words fail, music speaks.
Have a great weekend filled with music, family, friends, and lots of love.
Listen locally.
Goodbye, everyone.
Been down on your love before, like you can't see the kitchen for the screen door. Well, I've been in the trenches, I've been in the ditch, smack dab in the middle of you, but I ain't never been so downhearted. I guess I could name a few, and the story goes, oh me, oh my, hope you find a wonderful day. Oh me, oh my, I hope you'll find yourself a wonderful day. I've been red-faced, my mind has been erased by habits of endless taste. Now about that night that the wheels came off, you left me a crown underneath it. Oh me, oh my, hope you'll find yourself a wonderful day. once, I've heard it twice. That I can't be naughty for being nice. But there's worse things in this world to be, like a lost prophecy without the wannabes, crying in the breeze as lonesome as can be. You wanna be with me, then sing. Oh, oh me, oh my, I hope you'll find yourself a wonderful day. Well, oh me, oh my, I hope you'll find yourself a wonderful day. Well, oh me, oh my, I hope you'll find yourself a wonderful day. Well, oh me, oh my, I hope you'll find yourself a wonderful day.
Why don't the wind blow me away? Why don't the wind blow me down? Tried and tested along the way to know if I'm resting, but I'm here to stay. Yeah. Why don't the wind blow me away? Why don't the wind blow me down? I can't see past all the trees. Why don't this wind blow me away? Oh, blow me away. 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 Yeah. Why don't the wind blow me away? Why don't the wind blow me down? You seem so invested until today. You won uncontested, but I'm here to stay. Yeah. Why don't the wind blow me away? Why don't the wind blow me down? Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Overtones on WLXU 93.9 Lexington Community Radio. And you've just listened to the sounds of Lexington singer and songwriter and Henry Clay High School teacher, right?
That's right.
Eric Bolander. Let's welcome Eric to the show.
Thank you.
I saw a great post this morning on Facebook from David Napier of the Driftwood Gypsies. And a simple request that said this, that now that sports ball is over, how about we get out and support those local artists? And who's with me? And I think we can all say that we're all with him, right? Oh, yeah. So I can't think of any better thing to do right here and right now than get out and support local artists, and many of you that are in the audience with us today. Eric, what does it mean to you as a local musician to see local support at your performances?
I mean, it means the world. You know, your family as strong as everyone that's in the same household, you know. So I feel as though Lexington has a really strong music scene in terms of all genres, and I think a lot of people have a lot of crossover. And I've met the majority of the people that I'm close to and really close friends with that I've met in Lexington are musicians or music appreciators, part of radio or some form of connection with venues or the musicians themselves.
Yeah, I agree with you. And as an educator in the arts, what does it mean when one of your students, like Lexington Community Radio's Mary Clark, thrives in a position that allows her to carry on the legacy that you put forth in teaching your students?
Well, I mean, I don't want to give her a big head or anything, but you know, I'm really
You're
proud
a
of
big
her.
fan.
I'm
yes.
really proud of her. It's great. I love that. I have several students out there that have done the arts or pursued music, and I actually coached and taught Michael Tyree's little brother. And Michael had art with Mr. Sanford, I believe, or Miss Dawson, maybe, at Henry Clay High School. So I think it was my first or second year teaching. It was a senior year, so I didn't get an opportunity to teach him. But knowing that, you know, kids delve into it and appreciate it and love it as much, or if not more than I do, and having the visual arts background and the music singer-songwriter background, they collide so much in a great way. So seeing kids, you know, Mary danced a lot too, you know, and that's just as much part of the arts as, you know, anything that we're doing.
Well, wonderful. We're so glad you're here with us today.
Thank you very
took
much.
time
Thanks
out of
for
your
having us
teaching
out here.
schedule to be with us here. So what are you going to sing for us next?
I'm going to sing a new song called Ghost.
Okay. This is Eric Bolander on Overtones.
Heavy load on my mind, but letting go one more time. I can't see it behind my back. Can't believe it as I unpack, and now this ghost behind my wall, it won't let go of me, running down the hall. Now this ghost behind my wall, it won't let go of me, running down the hall. A heavy load on my mind, letting go one more time. Thank you.
Well, I'll rest easy in that old mountain town. Well, just as far as I can see, all the way down 23. Well, I swear this place was made just for me. And when I get back home from the long road I've been on, well, I know you'll be right here for me. Well, Kentucky, you will always be my home. I come back to you no matter where I roam. When they lay my body down in that East Kentucky ground, well, I'll rest